Okay, good morning, all. I believe it's still morning. Well, it's morning here where I'm at, and I had to get up and share with you guys. Um, I have to be honest. I really haven't um um I really haven't lately really felt like get coming on YouTube for whatever reason. But every time I have something that is amazing happen to me in my life, I said, you know what? I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to share with my friends. So I said, I'm going to get on YouTube today and I'm going to share with my friends. I'm going to throw my bonnet on and I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to share. And what I wanted to share you with you guys today is about the goodness and grace and gratefulness and grace and the beauty in our divine. And I had someone this morning to me. It's amazing how life works, right? It's amazing how life is set up, right? I talk a lot about being forgiving. I talk a lot about letting go and letting God, and I talk a lot about brokenness. And I had someone reach out to me today, and in that, this is why I praise God and I talk about Him the way that I do because He reminded me that God was still working on me. He reminded me, which I know that God is still working on me, but He reminded me that God is still working on my brokenness. And it was amazing. And I'm going to tell you guys, share with you guys how I came to that conclusion. This is a person that I've known for a while. I've known for about 8 or 9 months now. I've known this person. And really cool person, really nice guy. Um, we talk from time to time and this nest, and it's really hard to explain, but like I said, really nice man, really cool gentleman, but he really just by a text message really opened me up today and made me realize that there was still a part of me that was I'm broken. And it's amazing. That old saying, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words could never hurt me. And that's not entirely true. It is to some extent because they say, it's not what a person says to you, it's how you receive it, or it's how, you deal with, the deliverance of what they said to you. So I believe that. And then I kind of don't believe that because you can say some things to people that really just awful and they just might not be in a good place in life. So when you say that to them, they receive it exactly how you sent it. But I wanted to share with you guys this morning, just the revelations that comes from the divine and how again this young man had me just through just a simple text message thinking about myself and who I was, and not really myself or who I was, but where I still need to go, and what I myself still need to work on. And I had it in my mind that I was just over all the hurt and pain that I've endured in my life, even from childhood. And he reminded me that I wasn't. Not only did he remind me that I wasn't, my actions in moving forward with my life, as far as dating goes, reminded me that there's still a bit of hurt, a bit of brokenness there, and a lot of caution. And what I mean by that is I've encountered different people. When I mean by encountered, I mean come across different people in my life. And I have been very open and very transparent parent, and I try to live by this is what I believe. I should believe that you should not fault your future for what your past for past situations or what you think someone in your past did to you, because like I told you, a person will only do what you allow them to do, first of all, and that's period. But anyway, um coming across people, encountering people, trying to date, like get out and really date. I've been You guys know I always talk about protection, protecting your feelings and emotions. So I'm a stickler right now. And I noticed this by the couple of last two people that I've actually come in contact recently. Like I said, I've known these people for about maybe a year, almost a year now. And I really just spending time with these people, this one person, spending time with this person, talking to this person, it just made me realize that, to be honest with you, God still has a lot of work to do on me in so many aspects and avenues in my life. And one aspect was I noticed that in having a conversation, this conversation was so amazing that I had with this gentleman. And when we were talking, he said something to me and I almost took it to offense, but God was like, no, don't be offended because it's true. And he didn't say anything nasty to me, but he said out of his mouth to me, he said, ooh, sounds like you've been through some things. And at first, again, I wanted to take that negatively. And why he said that was because this person had been reaching out to me and I have been very apprehensive about, and I'm being honest, very apprehensive about, and I hate getting emotional. I'm a very emotional person these days about letting people in, like really, really letting people in. Like I'll have conversation with people and even say, yeah, we could hang out or whatever, even during the pandemic, because that's not, I don't live my live my life in fear or whatever. We don't get into that. I wanted to really tell you guys about this because I don't want to hold you guys that long. I don't want to continue to make my videos too long because I'm just not there yet where people are willing to watch 50 minutes. Some of you do, and I appreciate that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've been very guarded. I think I've been a little too guarded. I keep telling myself and speaking into the atmosphere, do not fault your past. I mean, do not fault your future for what your past has done or how your past has uplifted, uprooted your life or whatever, change you. But don't fault people coming into your future or trying to come into your future for that because that's not fair to them. And I noticed that when I'm talking to people and people are trying to get to know me, I'm so guarded that it's unattractive. I'm so guarded to the point where I'm like, what do you want? Just what do you want? What is your purpose? And a young man told me, he was like, Kim, your delivery sometimes is just not cool. And again, I almost got offended. But then I remember he's not, and I told him, I said, you know what, you're not the first person that said that to me. I could work on that. But I realized with that being said, that the reason why my delivery is like that is because I feel like from here on, I have to be aggressive with people because I don't want my time wasted anymore. I know that I might not be the best thing in this world, but I'm a woman, I'm a kingdom woman, and I'm a child of God. And I do know that I do have a lot to offer. So I've been feeling like I have to be, like I said, like really aggressive with people. And I know that I don't have to be like that. I'm just, like I said, I just been like, I'm in 3 minutes into the conversation, I'm so aggressive and I'm just like, you know, like, what do you want? Like, what are you looking for? Because I don't want my time wasted. And this, that, and this is nest. And I love that people can come to me, they can talk to me, and I can sit down and I can say, this is something that I need to work on. And when he said this to me on Sunday, he said, Kim, sometimes it's your delivery. And I understand. And I agree. I stand in agreement with this young man with that because I'm working on that. And I'm so thankful to God. I'm so thankful to him that he felt comfortable enough to say that to me. And now I'm just like, I see it because when I sat back and I analyze what I said to him or what I've said to anybody as far as me having conversations with someone that's potentially trying to get to know me, I've been a bit strong, a bit too guarded because I just don't want to. Anybody that has sat and listened to my story and know what I went through and the facts of what I went through, I'm just not in the position to go through that type of hurt, pain, and brokenness again. So I've always felt like I just have to be, and you do, but it's never what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you do it. And I don't have to be so forceful. And so, like, come on now, I can say, and I noticed myself getting like that, even without this young man bring it to my attention, I noticed myself because when I was starting out, allowing myself to just like be like, okay, allow myself to maybe get into a situation and entanglement. No, I'm just joking. Get into a situation to where I could feel like I'm loved or be loved and give love back. I was at first I was like, well, no, this is me. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I accept, and this is not what I'm willing to accept. And I was still coming across people that I felt like was taking that lightly. So I had to ante up. I felt like I had to like put some umph into it. And when talking to people, it was to me, I felt like I had to be straight like that. Again, like, what's up? Don't waste my time. You know, um, true. I just felt like I had to be aggressive. Like I said, be aggressive with it. And I don't. And I'm so thankful to this person for saying to me, you know, and feeling comfortable. And I've always been that type of person. Like you can come to me and say, Kim, I don't like that you did this. Or I feel as though when you did A, B, and C, it made me feel this and this. I've always been a kind of person that I'll explain why I, conducted myself like that or why I said it the way that I did. But again, I'm so thankful that this young man said to me, he said, Kim, you know what? He said, I really like you. He said, but sometimes your delivery is just very, it's a bit much. He was like, and I love it because I love to be gotten together. And because I get people together all the time. Don't ever be afraid to get me together respectfully, because I'll get you together respectfully. But again, he said to me, he said, Kim, sometimes he said, it's your deliverance. And I said, you know what, Jay, you're right. I've been working on that for a long time. And God is still working on me with that. So, I apologize to you if you felt like you were verbally being because he said that he felt like sometimes I was verbally attacking him. But like I told him, brother, you have to understand that your actions dictated the way I dealt with you, because he had came off as if, you know, I perceived his actions as kind of, you know, like playing games. Not really like playing games, but just not being persistent. See, this is my thing. And this is what I told this person. I said, I'm gonna tell you something. I know what it looked like, what it feels like when a man is trying to pursue a woman or a woman is trying to pursue a man. And what it is, or a woman pursuing a woman, man pursuing a man, it's consistency. It's consistency and it is communication. And I said, I've known you since March of 2020, and it has not been consistent. So don't keep telling me, oh, I really like you. I'm trying to get to know you, but you're not consistent with it, because I'm going to keep it moving. I don't have time for that. But again, it was the way I said that to him. I was very aggressive, and I was just like, because I felt like I had to be aggressive. And he helped me to realize just in that conversation that I did not have to be aggressive. I could say, hey, because of for whatever reason, this is what I need. And you know what he said to me? It was, I so grateful for mature people. Because what he said to me, he said, you know what, Kim, you're exactly right. I could do so much better in my communication. I could do so much better with telling you that I'm trying to get to know you or be a part of your life for whatever reason, and be more consistent with that. And I thank him for that, because that was very mature of him. And then again today, um, the same thing. And from that, the same thing. And just like another gentleman I met too, it helped me to realize, and not by anything negative, just in a conversation of being there in the moment with these people, made me realize that the past is the past. And we all learn from that, hopefully. And that if I'm going to say that I'm no longer broken, that I'm no longer this and I'm no longer that, and I'm not going to project my brokenness and whatever it is that I'm going through on anyone else, and I need to stick to that. And I'm telling you guys, I have not, I am adult enough to say I have not been doing that. Just by a conversation and not by these people directly saying, Kim, you are doing A, B, and C. But it's just, I can't explain it. It's just being in their presence and just being in a certain conversation helped me to realize that I got piped down a little bit. That I don't have to be this aggressive. I don't have to, you know, just I can say, hey, um, this is what I want from you without saying it. I ain't going through this and I ain't gonna go with that, do with that no more. And this, because that's not cute. That's this is this. But for some reason I felt like I had to do this. And I'm so glad that these people showed me with us, you don't. Just be yourself. If it works, it works. If we are friends or more than friends and whatever, and I'm so grateful for situations like that. But I want to get to the part real quick where this person helped me, and I can't even explain it to you guys how this person like really helped help me. It's an internal thing how this person helped me, and I'm going to explain it to you guys the fastest way because I don't want to take up too much of your time, and the best way um that I know how, and it's something as simple as a simple text message that gave me this revelation. And like I said, it was the telling me that talking to me about my deliverance on conversations that I've had. And that, you know what, I just realized that's it. That's exactly what it was. It was this person telling me that my deliverance on what I had to say um, is what got me to open my eyes up and realize that I still have a lot of brokenness and that I still have to ask God to work with me, to heal me in certain places so that I can be a better woman. I can be a better, um, you know, future partner to, whomever um, I choose in my life. And I told this person that this morning. I said, you know what? This person says to me, I really like you and I really care for you. And my reply was, oh, I'm flattered. I like you too, sir. But be patient with me. God is still working on me and healing and fixing my broken parts. And then there was conversation after that that was just very glorious and really great conversation. But I am so thankful to Jay. I'm just going to use initials for calling me out. Thank you for calling me out. Thank you for saying to me, you know, you have to do better with this because I'm the type of person I will call you out quick too. And I appreciate a person that feels comfortable with respectfully calling me out. Like I said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I'm just so thankful this morning that you called me out and was like, and it wasn't even in verbal conversation. Well, the other day was Sunday was verbal conversation. Today it was in a text message. And I just appreciate you telling me, how much you care for me and how much, um, you know, your interest in me and your interest in um, uh, working with me while I'm still working on myself. And I'm so thankful to everyone that has received me. I'm so thankful to everyone that has just treaded with me and just I don't know. I'm just so thankful for everybody that is stuck in there with me and felt comfortable enough to be respectful to me and say, hey sis, you know, these are some areas in your life that I think that you need to work on. And I'm immensely grateful to you all for that. And that is what I wanted to share this morning. I have something else that I want to share with you guys, but I have to answer some emails that are very important. So I'm going to be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, but I wanted to share that uh, um, very amazing message and revelation with you guys. Is we learn so much from each other as people, and sometimes we just got to take the gloves off and let go, let God, and be receptive to what people have to say, because we all can always do better. But I will be back because I want to share something really, really amazing with you guys that is going on right now. So take care. I love you guys. Thank you. And I'll be right back. Bye for now. Bye.